Fantastic. So the video you're about to watch is His Royal Highness, the African King of Kubala, Igwe Kubala. So watch him, and he is the Royal Highness and the Chief Priestess. Then when you come back, I will tell you who they are.
A self-styled African tribe who are camping in the woodlands in the Scottish borders are refusing to leave despite an eviction notice from the local council. They've been calling themselves the Kingdom of Kubala and have set up camp close to the town of Jedburgh. The deadline for them to move from the site is midday today. Our Scotland correspondent Conor Gillis is there for us. Conor, it's such an extraordinary story, isn't it? Explain who this tribe are, where they've come from, and why they're living in the rather chilly, I imagine, surrounds of Jedburgh at the moment.
Yeah, good morning, Jane. This is certainly up there with one of the most bizarre tales that we will tell you today on Sky News. Welcome to the so-called Kingdom of Kubala, the place, the location here in the Scottish borders in the town of Jedburgh, where a self-proclaimed African tribe are here. They are saying they are reclaiming land taken from their ancestors 400 years ago, and they have set up camp. They have set up life here by all intents and purposes. You see the tents where the three members of this community have been living, and they call themselves the King, the Queen and the Handmaiden, three members of this community. And it has become somewhat of a spectacle here in Scotland over the past few months. Clearly, this is a very unusual sight anywhere, but certainly here in this small town of the Scottish borders has proved quite controversial. Let's get a sense as to why the so-called tribe are here. Let's speak to the man calling himself the King of the Kingdom of Kubala. Good morning. Thanks for your time on Sky News. What is the reason for you being here, sir?
The prophecy must be fulfilled. The reclaim of the land which belongs to our forefathers. I am the King of Kubala, and I have come to reclaim my heritage, the lost tribe and the lost land for my ancestors.
You're on land, though, that does not belong to you. It belongs to Scottish Borders Council. They want you out.
The land and the earth belongs to the Creator of the heavens and the earth. No one belongs to the earth apart from the Kingdom of Kubala. The skies, the earth, is for the Kingdom of Kubala, and we have come to stay.
Hello, madam. You know, the council are saying that this cannot continue. You need to get off their land, and this is not something that is sustainable. What do you say in response to that?
We only follow the laws of the Creator who has given this land to us. It already belongs to us. It was the land of black people, Jacobites, 400 years ago, before they were deported from this land.
We have come to reclaim our heritage. Exactly. This is our land. No one should be able to tell us to leave this land which belongs to our forefathers. We are the true Jacobites. We are the Highlanders.
The law says, though, that you must leave.
The Creator is who we listen to. There is no man-made law which is bigger than the Creator of the heavens and the earth. His laws is our precepts and what we walk with.
So you are planning to stay here for the foreseeable future? You won't be leaving, is that right?
Our tribes are coming. The rest of the people are coming from all the four corners of the earth, from Trinidad and Tobago, from Jamaica, from Suriname, and they are coming back to their own land. This is the land of the people, not for Edomites. This is the land for black people, and they are coming back home.
Let me just speak to the lady here. You are calling yourself the handmaiden in this camp. What does that mean? What's your role, and why are you here?
I am the handmaiden, and my role is to do all the housework, most of the housework. Obviously, we all put in every area, but if the chores aren't done, if the tent isn't cleaned, if the camp, if everything is not where it needs to be, I am held responsible. In the kingdom, in the palace, if everything is not tidy, if everything is not where the queen wants it to be, then I am responsible for training the maids and the handmaids.
Is that something of, coercion? Are you here of your own free will?
Definitely, 100%. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is what I was created to do. So yes.
Ilizwe.
So clearly that is the situation here in the so-called Kingdom of Kubala in Jedburgh in the Scottish borders. But if we take you over here, just this has been something of a journey. Just across the fence here is where this self-proclaimed African tribe had been living on private land. And through the legal wranglings, the legal process here in Scotland, eviction notices were sent and they were delivered, they were acted on. And essentially, the folk that you have just been seeing and hearing from switched across the fence onto this territory, which is the property of the local council. And we've been getting...
You see problem? Now, do you know that man you see there is a Ghanaian? His name is Kofi. That his wife is a Zimbabwean. I managed to get a hold of an expose video by the Sun that shows that those two people, they are failed business men and women. They used to flash cash before. Now they have turned to royalty. Watch the video.
The self-styled King of Kubala, who faces eviction from a camp in Scots Woods, is a failed businessman, we can reveal. 36-year-old Kofi Offeh was director of entertainment, retail, property and performing arts firms, which were struck off before he reinvented himself as leader of an African tribe. His partner, mum of 7, Jean Gasho, who calls herself Queen Nandi, was also involved in some of the doomed enterprises. Offeh, who has proclaimed himself King Atehehe, previously posed as a millionaire entrepreneur in flash suits as he claimed to mix with super rich clients. Now he wears rags and a crown of sticks while living with Gasho and their handmaiden in a tent in Jedburgh in the Scottish borders, where he lies that he's a messiah descended from the Bible's King David. In 2021, his missus boasted that he was a property magnate with a fortune to his name. Gasho claimed in her blog, "My husband within a year has acquired 10 properties to his name. He now runs an empire and in assets, he is now a millionaire in his own right. He gets properties that need renovation and invests thousands into them, making them look gold. Today he is a millionaire king and I can't help but give thanks." But records unearthed by the Scottish Sun reveal that Offeh's businesses failed within a few years of being set up. One was registered to a £640,000 property in London's trendy Hoxton, but in October 2020, Ghana-born Offeh registered Northern Bridge Limited at a £60,000 two-bedroom flat in Merton, County Durham. Official papers say the company dealt with the management of real estate on a fee or contract basis. The firm was also linked to a modest £80,000 semi-detached pad in nearby Stockton-on-Tees, but it was dissolved in March 2023 by a compulsory strike-off. Mr. Offeh was also director of retail firm Look Gold Limited, registered in Hoxton in August 2020. Records list him as a marketer. The company was struck off in January 2022. The former opera singer was also previously listed as director of Black British Entertainment Limited, along with Gasho from Zimbabwe. It was incorporated in April 2017 and struck off in June 2019. Companies House documents show it dealt with other business support service activities not elsewhere classified. A Facebook profile linked to the firm claimed it was the leading entertainment network for Black British unique talents in film, music, fashion and sports. The pair were also directors of London-registered Black British Excellence Limited, where Offeh was a brand consultant and Gasho was a director. The firm, dealing in performing arts and artistic creation, was set up in January 2018 and struck off in July 2019. Offeh and Gasho were credited with organising the Black British Entertainment Awards in 2017, but were forced to scrap the glitzy event afterwards.
Previously, you had presented yourself as a successful businessman with a number of companies down in England, which were eventually all dissolved via strike-off action. There's companies like Northern Bridge Limited, Look Gold Limited, and the Black British Entertainment business, all registered to sort of varying residential addresses. Could you tell us about what happened there? What happened to all these businesses that went bust effectively?
The road to where we have come. It was a journey of discovery. The Black British Entertainment. it was a platform for the black people in the UK, where we acknowledged talent.
On her blog, Gasho said, after the launch, I saw him seal sponsorship deals with millionaires. The money for the awards was provided for in a way that I never thought was possible. We were literally facing homelessness, but God provided over £20,000 for us to host the first BBE Awards. She claimed in 2020 that Offeh showered her with gifts, including 2 engagement rings, one with a pink diamond costing £50,000, and the other with emeralds and a yellow diamond worth £150,000. Plus 9 ounces of gold bars. Pictures published a year later showed the self-declared Queen flashing wads of £20 and £50 notes. At the time, she said it was shocking at first to have money, but it became normal to see £30,000 in cash. In another post, Gasho said her hubby went from nothing to having 13 properties in 2 years. She added he would buy rundown properties, do them up, then he would ask me to decorate the finishing touches. He made so much money. I'm talking £20,000 a month as services apartments. In 2023, the pair were arrested on suspicion of child cruelty as they were remanded in custody but later freed. Both denied the charges, which were later dropped. Now, Offeh and Gasho claim to be leaders of the Kingdom of Kubala, a lost tribe of Hebrews. The pair say they only recognise laws of their God, Yahweh, and are reclaiming land that was stolen from their ancestors 400 years ago. And the campers have been joined by handmaiden Asnat, real name Cara Taylor, a 21-year-old mum of one who is reported missing by her family in Texas in the United States. It is understood the group receives income from subscribers to their social media accounts, which have tens of thousands of followers. The accounts also have a link for donations. The group has also been receiving food and gifts from camp visitors, as well as a local friend who we are not naming. The tribe has been locked in legal battles with a landowner and Scottish Borders Council. They were evicted from a privately owned site before setting up a new base on council land nearby. A sheriff ordered them to repay all the costs of their recent eviction, but Offeh said they don't use currency.
They've been to court and they're asking for, interdict, and they're evicted from this land because they're the owners. So they've given you 2 days notice, so you'll have to seek legal advice or whatever, go to Jedburgh Sheriff Court. But if they go to court and they don't defend the action, they will be looking for eviction next week.
Fresh papers asking them to leave were served by officials acting for the local authority. When asked about his failed firms, Offeh told us, all these businesses were the road to where we have come. It was a journey of discovery. We have left the world behind. The world of luxury is perishing. The world of the wilderness is what awaits everyone. It's more rewarding than cash, gold and silver. This is our destiny, Gasho added. In Kubala, our God tells us, forget ye the former things and look to the future. We do not dwell on the past. What we call success is this, the tent, the fire. In Cabala, we do not look back at the worthless paper that has the face of Elizabeth and Charles. But local Tory councillor Scott Hamilton said, this is perhaps a continuation of his failed businesses, providing entertainment to the masses and trying to reach an audience to advance his opportunities.
You know what? I thank God. I thank God say no be Nigerian. Because you don't know how I'm thanking God that this is not a Nigerian. Because anything like this, before you know, they will say it's a Nigerian. I thank God. Ghana, Charlie, Asamo, Charlie, Kofi is a Ghanaian. The lady is a Zimbabwean. So, thank God that Nigeria is exonerated. We are exonerated from this. Hi! Musugu Mokona no vex now. Then God give them the land. Musugu, people are feeling, you are feeling what your forefathers did to us, Abi. When they came with guns and ships, they came, they took land in South Africa, took land everywhere. They say they are discovering. How they discovered Lake Victoria. Don't worry. Kofi will start discovering things in Scotland. He will start discovering things too and renaming things. Because it's only Jah, Rastafari that own the whole world. So nobody can come and say they own. Yes, nobody can come and say they own land. The land belongs to God. So, as we human beings, we are allowed to dominate the land. And we can go anywhere and rename things. Please, Kofi, start renaming. You need to spread this. You need to spread this Kubala kingdom around Scotland. Hi! Problem no they finish. See, Kofi. Be like say Baba don't lose all in business money. Baba has lost all his business money. He don't poor. No money to pay rent. Kofi want to run his latest scam. The wife who done born 7 children turned to queen. That lady which kind of problem be this? Which kind of wahala be this? If not be say problem go just dey, your people go just dey go find. Which kind of wahala be this? Oh? Imagine being the owner of that land. They not come and tell you that is a kingdom. Kingdom of what? Kubala. Don't worry, Ibo. Muzungu, don't worry. Owner of the land, don't worry. Leave them. I will use one phrase that comes from Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. You see, the problem is the people that are donating. They are donating money and just into them. Stop donating money to these scammers. Stop it. Stop it. But just leave them. Winter is coming. By the time cold come out their eye for winter. By the time cold come out their eye, they go find house. They don't want to find house. Ha! I just thank God that a Nigerian is not involved. God thank you. God thank you. Long way show. God thank you. Say a Nigerian is not involved in this one. So Ghana, over to you. Carry your load. Ghana, carry your load. Ghana, carry your load. Zimbabwe, carry your load. Carry your load. Carry your load. No. Thank you. Hey, where are you going?
It is smoky, Igbo.
When you watch this video now, didn't you laugh? You laughed, but you still refuse to subscribe. Are you among my village people? You're among my village people. You don't want me to make it in life.
Continue.
You refuse. You laughed. Shouldn't my reward be click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all notification? And when you finish watching, you share. Share to your friends so that they too will laugh. So that me too, I will go far. But no, you decided to be among my village people. You want to watch and go. Don't be among my village people. I post videos every day, every single day, to make you laugh. If you join the tribe, the fantastic tribe, every day you will just be laughing. Look at this one now. This one is to watch all my funny videos playlist. This one is to watch my last video. And this one is to subscribe.